Okay, good morning friends.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Today we are going to discussing the pressure. Today we are going to discussing about the pressure, how the pressure is acting on the object. Okay, how the pressure is acting on the object. For example, why the lighter object it will be float on the surface of the water. Here, what is the reason why the lighter object it will be float on the surface of the body, surface of the water? Listen, for example, here the pressure depth at H in a liquid. Okay, for example, listen, this is the one of the glass beaker. In this glass beaker is filled with half of the water. Okay. Next, one of the object, it is a very lighter object. When lighter object it is placed on the surface of the water. The lighter object it is placed on the surface of the water. What will be happening here? What is the position of the object here? It will be sink or float. It is a float on the surface of the water. Okay, here it is the height of the object. Here it is the height of the object. When we observe that here the three forces are acting in there. Here three forces are acting. Here it is in a vertically in downward direction. It is pressure is acting. P not A pressure, and in a object it is acting in a downward direction. So some of the work is done on the object. Okay, some of the work is done on the object. Okay, here one of the force is acting on the object. It is P not A, and another force is, that is the work is done. Work done is acting on the object. So here in a downward direction. In downward direction, another force is also acting. Here the force is nothing but pressure. Okay, force is nothing but pressure. It is called a static pressure. So it is called a static pressure. It is a atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure. So it is acting at a static pressure. It is called static pressure is there. It is work done is there. It is work done here. Here H is the height of the object. Height of the object means from surface to height of the object. Surface of the water to height of the object here. Next here what is the volume here? Volume V is equal to here height, and it is the area of the cross section and A. So that is the height of the object. So already we know the density. Density is equal to mass by volume. Density is equal to mass by volume. So density is equal to mass by volume. Here, so density, so I want only the mass of the object. So mass of the object M is equal to density into its volume. Already we know mass is equal to density into what is the volume here? Volume is nothing but AH. M is equal to rho into area of the cross section into density height of the object. Here it is M is the mass of the object. So mass of the object M is equal to rho into H. So here, so we know that here how much of the work is done here? Work done is there. So work done W, we know W is equal to mg. We know formula. Work done formula W is equal to mg. So here W is equal to M mean mass of the object. What is the mass of the object mean? Rho into A into H into its G. So W is equal to rho into AH into G. So this is the work done. Here work done. How much of the force is acting on the object here? That is work done here. When we observe that here, three forces are acting here. How many forces are acting? Mean three forces acting. So one of the force is acting from upwards to downward direction. Another force is acting from downwards to upward direction. So another force is acting on the, it is the work done W. Okay, it is the work done. Here, when we observe that here, the two forces are acting here. How many of the forces are acting? Two forces are acting in one direction. Another force is acting in another direction. Okay, totally here, three forces are acting here. Atmospheric pressure is acting in from downward, upward to downward direction, and work is also done here. And another force is also acting here. So here, two forces are acting in from downward direction, upward direction to downward direction, and one of the force is acting, it is from downward direction to upward direction. That means one force is acting from upward direction to downward direction, another force is acting from downward direction to upward direction. That is from here. According to Newton's third law, there is a action and reaction there. There is a action and reaction. Action here, two forces are acting here, but reaction is there. But when we observe the object here, object it is in a rest position. It is a rest position, mean object it is moving or not? It's not moving. Okay. According to Newton's law, action. So action A is equal to reaction is P naught A plus W. P naught A plus W. So here P naught A plus W mean this is the W. Rho A H into G. From these two equation, A is the common here. Rho naught plus rho into H into G is there. So here rho A can cancel. So pressure is equal to rho naught plus rho into H into G. So this is the total pressure on the object. Okay, no? So this is the total pressure on the object. Now listen, here when I apply the force on the object from downward direction to the upward direction to downward direction, what is the position of the object here? I am asking here, when we apply the force from upward direction to downward direction, what is the position of the object? It is at a rest position or it is in downward direction? It is come to downward direction. Listen, for example, here it is the same object is there. From the same object here, when we apply the force, the object position like in this position, like here, when we apply the force here. So object and the same force, it is also another force is acting. Because of here two forces are balanced here, the object it will be float on the not float. It is the middle of the water. Okay. So here also another force. So W is the force acting. Here the upward direction force I want to say that is P1 force. From downward direction force that is P2. So here from surface to object it will be the one of the height is there. So that is the H1 object. So another height is the this is the height. This is the another height. So that is H2. So this is the total of the object height. So here H is equal to H2 minus H1. H2 H is equal to H2 minus H1. What is the meaning of here H2 minus H1 mean? The force is acting on the object. It is the H1 heights to H2 height, H1 to H2 up. So here, what is the pressure on the upward direction from P direction according to this equation? Listen. So P1 is equal to same pressure, rho naught plus rho into at present height H1, so that is H1 into G. Next, from downward direction, how much of the pressure is acting on the object from downward direction? Same, P2 into rho plus rho into H2 minus G. Now I want here what is the differences between the two pressures from upward pressure and downward pressure. So here P2 minus P1 is equal to rho naught plus rho into H2 into G minus rho naught minus rho into H1 into G. So here rho naught cancel. From these two equations, H2 into rho G minus rho into H1 into G. From these two equations, rho G are the cancel. Rho G are the common. So rho G into H2 minus H1. So that is P2 minus P1. Rho 2 minus rho 1. P2 minus P1 is equal to, what is the H2 minus H1? H2 minus H1. H2 minus H1 is H. So that is rho into G into H. Okay. From here, already we know rho 2 minus rho 1 is the total pressure. So it is the total pressure. So P. So from this equation, rho 2 minus P2 minus P1 is P is equal to rho into G into H. But here P is the pressure, rho is the density of the object. Yes, rho is the density of the object and H is the acceleration due to gravity. So in the water is also acceleration duty is also acting on the object from the water, an upward force and downward force. Here H is the height of the object. Okay, height of the object. Listen. And here, what is the buoyancy force? What force is responsible for the object? It will not sink the water. What force is responsible for object is float on the surface of the water. Listen. So P is equal to, already rho mean density. Density mean mass by volume into G into H. So here mass, what is the volume here? Volume mean AH into G into H. H cancel. So that is M by A into G. So that is the pressure. Now the pressure is acting, it is a cross multiplication. PA is equal to mg. Here what is the P mean? P is the differences between upward pressure and downward pressure. So here PA mean pressure into the product of the pressure and area of the cross section is called a force. Already we know mg, mass of the body and acceleration to the ground. So that is W. Here W is equal to L. That means how much of the force is acting on the object? It is equal to the work done on the object. Okay, how much the force is equal to its work done. How much of the force is? Force here, force is nothing but pressures. Upward force and downward force. Upward pressure and downward pressure. Object it is in a work done. Here in the object two forces are acting. That is one of the force and work done. When work done and force they are equal, So object it will not sink in the water. So in this is the main formula for the pressure at depth in different levels. Okay. So okay, are you